Oh, EA. You cheeky bastards. It's not looking too good for you right now. Or rather, I should say, EAnicron. EA's found itself in a little bit of a pickle right now. In its attempt to justify something, it, well, pissed off the internet. In particular, it pissed off a rather large part of the internet quite really well by putting it on Reddit. Has become literally known as the most downvoted, even on Google search, Reddit downvote. Defensive start becomes most downvoted. EA response to Battlefront 2 complaint is the most downvoted. Star Wars pay to play backlash, and it just goes on and on and on. But what is their justification here? You know, why are they trying to do something like this? Well, and it's rather interesting in and of itself when they sit there and they try to, well, explain in a rather terrible way why they're doing what they're doing. Their intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestones, rewards before launch. Among other things, we're looking at average per player credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course attainable versus gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion the community has put forth around the current topics here on Reddit, our forums, and across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback and update everyone as soon as and as often. I'm just flabbergasted by how they're trying to explain that shit. It really flabbergasts me to no legitimate end. It really is. And one thing they explained in that is how long. One thing they ended up explaining is the time sink you would put in to have to unlock characters, and that time sink is rather substantial. 40 hours isn't pride, it's madness. 40 hours to unlock one character. One single character. That's a whole work week. I can understand for kids at home, you know, especially during the holidays, things like that. Oh yeah, they'll bust that out, no problem. For streamers and whatnot, not an issue. For people, you know, who play games for a living, not a problem. But for the average Joe, for you and me, for the person who sits there and likes to play video games on their off hours, who likes to sit there and have fun, 40 hours to unlock one character is bullshit. And how does 40 hours equate to $10? That is the rough price that they are giving for what it's going to cost to unlock a single character. It's about $10. And that doesn't, what? $10? That, no, that's not even okay. But it's not just one character. It's not just any character. Oh no. When EA decides to go evil, they go grand unification evil. They decide to go the full sucking out every bit of life and goodness in a person. Ooh, they decided to make it truly beautiful, truly horrible. And that is why, you know, they really do deserve the moniker EAnicron. Because it's Luke and Darth Vader in a Star Wars game that they gated behind loot boxes, behind DLC and loot boxes. And to be honest, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Really? Really? You're gonna gate Luke and Darth Vader, two of the most popular characters yeah, of the entire Star Wars franchise, not counting Vader's incarnation in the prequels. You're going to gate them. Make people pay more money for these characters specifically. Or spend 40 hours per character to unlock them. What the hell, EA? It's utter madness. It is pure, unadulterated, grade A horseshit madness. Yeah, it's pure madness. Pure madness. That is what that comes down to. Pure madness. Because, what the hell? And they're just... And their beautiful, beautiful justification just goes into all sorts of fun things. Let's see here. Everyone knows that this, and I love how many people have reacted to this. We all know it's to force people to either grind or to basically pry open their wallets to throw money out. $1.99 on an upvote. We have taken your 300 and after to return their feedback doesn't matter. Yeah. Overall, EA is really doesn't seem to understand gaming in any fashion anymore. EAnicron, the soul-devouring, essence of the universe, of the gaming universe, that has already drained Visceral dry, is about to drain, Respawn Entertainment dry since they just announced Titanfall 3, or rather, all but just announced it. Titanfall 3 announcement comes right after, they buy Respawn. Goodbye, Respawn. Goodbye, free game. And now this crap, it's like, they don't really get it. They don't seem to understand. They just aren't on the same, ballpark or playing grounds as everyone else anymore. Frankly, it's a 40 hours of madness. And it just goes to show that what Overwatch did by introducing loot boxes into AAA gaming, when you have an evil corporation like EAnicron sees something like that will make a bucket load of money, they will abuse it to no end. They will destroy gameplay value. Then they will have to wonder why they're losing money, why things aren't as marketable. Why are so many people pissed off at them? Guess what, you jolly cum fuck stains? The reason why people are pissed off at you is you just made a $60 game cost $80 to unlock a single fucking character that people want to play. Now, from a marketing standpoint, I understand it, I get it, people, but 40 hours? 40 hours. 40 hours. I could understand. I could understand, say, 10 hours, 15 hours to grind away and unlock, one character. It would suck, but, you could do it in your downtime, get off work, you've got like 3 hours a day to play, so 15 hours over 5 days, if your weekend is in the middle of it, hey, you got the character you want, giggity. But 40, that is a work week. That is a flat work week. And no one's, like, outside of MMO players, and this is not a game for MMO players, obviously. No one's gonna spend 40 hours to just unlock one character, and then another 40 hours to unlock another character, and then 40 hours to unlock the third character they've gated. And the fact that two of them are very prominent features of the Star Wars universe. No, EA. Bad EAnicron. Bad EAnicron. You may have overstepped yourself on this one. You may have, tried to take the cookie from the cookie jar and got your hand chopped off with a machete because you're an idiot. And I really hope that the gaming world, that EA and gamers learn something very valuable from this. You don't support these terrorist gaming tactics anymore. You want to have a loot box in there? You want to have a DLC loot box, cost $10? Okay. make it cosmetic. Don't make it something that actually affects gameplay and affects progression. Don't make it something that you need to buy to be able to actually enjoy the game. You make it something that enhances the game. Something that, you know, encourages people to buy it, but not have to buy it. That is where very much of the system of loot boxes has very, very much gone wrong. And we know EA is already an evil corporation. We know this from the get-go. There's no denial of EA. And they aren't going to learn anything from this. But every gamer out there needs to vote with their wallet and tell EA no more. No more shenanigans. No more loot boxes. No more RNG gambling with our money to feed you half-baked, money-hungering, fucking fat, suit-wearing pieces of shit. Your investors want money? Okay, they can invest in something else. You need to go back to being about the games and the players, not being about the investors and the payers, EA. You have become a laughing stock of the gaming community and an example of what not to do. Activision Blizzard sits there and goes, well, EA just fucked up. How can we do it better? And you know what? Activision Blizzard is going to do it better, and we're going to enjoy it. Because their hype wagon is so much better. When you compare the loot box system of what EA presents to the loot box system of what Blizzard presents with, say, Overwatch, nothing but cosmetic skins and a very random, very, very random system. EA. Necessary characters and gameplay mechanics that are locked that you have to pay extra for on top of the $60 value. Do you get it yet, EA? 516,000 downvotes. The biggest PR flop in the digital realm. In the gaming realm. In probably about 2 years, you have just succeeded at. Congratulations, you special sparkly sunshine flakes. God, you're all fucking wankers. Hopefully, you know, I really do hope that Activision Blizzard doesn't turn into, you know, Activision Blizzard Prime and end up conquering EA, because that's a whole bucket of worms I don't want to think about. But suffice to say, EA, get your shit together, or you're not going to have a company. Well, no, I take that back. You're still going to have a company, because you're going to have blithering idiots who will continue to purchase your loot boxes and your shitty games and your gated content. But every time something comes out, people are going to sit there and go, not again, EA. And you're eventually going to cross a line that gets the government involved. And none of us want that shit. None of us want that shit. So, frankly, simply, quite possibly, this is one of the biggest PR cock-ups in gaming history, in recent gaming history. And I look forward to seeing what Jim Sterling and quite a few others are going to pop up with. We may even get a whole Jimquisition out of this. I could be enthralled by that. But as is, when so many, you know, faces of the gaming world, when so many people across the planet are unified and are, oh wait, coming together to bitch and whine and complain, and they all have the exact same point of why you are an evil corporation. You have done better. You have done better than most politicians. No political candidate could ever do in uniting the world, from the eastern shores of Asia to the western coast of the Americas, in one giant fuck you that can be heard around the world. So congratulations, EA. You have achieved gaming world peace. Now, if you could actually quit being an evil fucking corporation for 5 minutes. On that note, I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's had a good week. And quite honestly, I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving that's coming up and a really good Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Until next time, I will quite frankly talk to you later.